everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Jordan Murdock, and today I'm doing the highly requested how I do my roots and bleach them at home. I've done this for years and years and years, and it just works for me. Rather than spending a bunch of money at the salon, I just spend maybe $50 a year, and I'm able to do my hair every 6 to 8 weeks. And I will show you guys exactly how I do that. Just a quick little disclaimer, I am not a hairstylist. I do not have a license to do this. I did not go to school for this. I have just learned and taught myself and researched and done a lot of work on my hair and others, and I've never had a problem this far. I'm not telling you this is exactly how you should do it. If you want to lift your hair and you have black hair or brown, like dark brown hair, this is really hard to achieve at home. I do recommend going to a salon and getting it done. I already have very blonde hair. This is not super difficult for me. If you have super dark hair, that can take you years to get this blonde, and I have been this blonde for my whole life. So it is not super difficult for me to achieve. I am in no way telling you that you should do your hair like this, you should bleach your hair like this. I'm just showing you guys exactly how I do it, and I get a million questions of how I do it and what products I use. So I will show you that, and most of these products, actually all of these products, I did purchase from Sally's Beauty Supply, and I've used them for years. So let's just jump right into the video. Here I'm just showing you my hair before and all of my roots. Obviously I am still a natural blonde, so my roots are still very light. And also wear a shirt that you do not care about and do not care if it gets ruined. Okay, so these are the products I'm going to be using today. Well, not all of them, but I will explain. So you just need a mixing bowl, a brush, some hair clips. I have a 40 and a 30 here, but I'm only going to be using the 30. I'm just going to show you that sometimes I do use the 40, mainly when I have a lot of dark roots, but I don't have too much, so I'm just going to do 30. And then I'm going to use this Wella Color Charm T18. And this is my favorite. I always use this color. It works really well. It doesn't smell very good at all, but definitely my favorite. I'm just gonna use half of one of these. And then I have been trying out this new lightener, and usually I use this one, and I've always used this one, and it's super good, but it's almost gone, and I'm just gonna use this one today. Here I'm just taking my bleach, and I'm taking about a scoop of that, and then I will be adding my 30 developer and mixing that together. I am not measuring out the developer because I have done this hundreds of times and I just know how much I need and the consistency, but it says on all the boxes and bottles and everything how much you should exactly use. So once I have my bleach mixed up, I'm just going to show you kind of how I do the back. This is usually the hardest part, but if you have a few mirrors, you are good to go. So I'm just starting off by sectioning my hair, and I like to do the back and the bottom first. That is the darkest part of my hair, and it takes the longest to process, so that is what I always start with first. So how I'm doing this is I have a bunch of huge mirrors behind me in my bathroom, and I'm just taking this small one and kind of looking behind me, and I am just able to see exactly where I'm putting all of that bleach, and I'm just applying it straight to the roots. You should also be wearing gloves when you're doing this, just to protect your hands. I don't usually wear gloves just because I've done this so many times and I don't usually get messy. And I am just doing this section by section and slowly working my way up the back of my head. So once I have finished the back, this is what it is looking like, and I'm going to start moving on to the sides. So here I'm just brushing out my hair and getting it all ready. So then I'm just going to be starting on my left side and applying that bleach right to the top of my head, and I will also be working in sections with this just like we did with the back. Then I'm just taking this comb, and this is like key. I love this tool and using this, and it helps you get like the perfect sections every time. And I'm just taking these thin sections and we'll be working all the way down the left side of my head. So as you can see, I'm going to apply that bleach straight to the new area that didn't have any, and then also the back side that we just flipped as well. So you're making sure you're getting every piece of hair and not missing any spots. This is considered an on-scalp application because I am doing roots and I'm not doing foils or anything, but you can see I'm trying my best every time I do a section to just get the roots in the hair and not just getting messy and applying it directly to my scalp. Bleach does expand as it's processing, so this is just the way that I do it, and it does get every single hair, and I usually don't ever miss anything. And I'm not one of those people that would ever massage the bleach into my scalp, and this just works just perfect. As you can see, as I'm moving down my head, I am not really doing my baby hairs in the front that much because they process super fast, and I just wait completely till last to go over those. Once I have that side completely done, I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the right side. Okay, so once I have all three sides done, I'm just going to double check and make sure I didn't miss any spots, and it looks like everything looks good. So then I just like to twist my hair in the back and put it into a little bun and just clip it there. So this is when I just go back in and go through the back and get all the baby hairs and get all the baby hairs in the front. And that's all I have left of the product. I made the perfect amount. And I'm just putting on this shower cap and putting it over my head, and it's going to help that bleach to process and not dry out. Then I just check my hair as it's processing and see how much it's lightening. Usually it only takes me about 45 minutes to an hour, and then I go ahead and rinse it out. So once that's all rinsed out, I'm left with this yellow color tone, and it looks a lot more yellow on me just because my hair is so ashy. You can see how like silver toned it is. So to take care of that yellow, we're just going to go ahead and tone our hair with the Wella T18, and I'm going to make the mixture, and I'm just taking about half a bottle and that same 30 developer, and I'm just going to mix that up as well. The bottle says to use the whole thing, but my roots are really not that bad, so I usually only end up needing a half a bottle because I do my roots every 6 to 8 weeks. So then I'm just going to do the exact same thing that I did with the bleach, and I'm starting with the back and making sure to get all the roots and all of the yellow areas. So here I'm just showing you what the back looks like when I am all done with that, and I'm going to move on to the sides. As you can see, the mixture started out kind of like a clear light purple, and as it oxidizes and hits your hair, it just gets darker and darker as it processes. So this process does get very repetitive. As you see, I'm just doing the same exact thing that I did with the bleach, and it looks like a long process, but once you get used to it, it's super easy. Also, as you can see, I am dragging that toner down just a little bit extra than my roots because it was looking a little more yellowy on top. But you do not want to hit any lower than that because it's more damaging to your hair, and my hair is already super ashy and it would just look all off and purple. And also I did use the perfect amount. I had a little bit left over of the toner, and that's why I only used half a bottle because I would definitely just be wasting it. Then I just clip my hair back, wait for it to process for 30 minutes, and rinse it out. And that is it. Your hair is done. It is platinum, and obviously my hair looks a little extra purple on the bottom. That's just what it looks like when it's wet, but tomorrow I will show you what it looks like when it's dry and styled. That was everything for this video, you guys. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you would like me to do more videos like this on my hair, or what products I use as far as shampoos, conditioners, heat protectant, like just styling, any tools or anything that I use, just leave a comment down below and like this video, and maybe I could do something like that for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.